Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Dalton going to throw right away.
And the Raiders have got him. The big man P.J. Hall had the path to the QB there. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And he's got the hook up to Landry. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. Hunter Renfrow deep to return for the Raiders.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. The Raiders sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 20 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They will run for the first time here with White. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. Carr now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
Again, it's Carr. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Carr. Caught outright by Renfrow. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Dalton.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And it'll be Dalton again. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Bilal Nichols in there to take him down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Dalton. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's Dalton. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And Dalton to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Dalton now to pass. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So on 4th down, on comes Saints kicker Will Lutz. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. From the 41, Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down, Carr. And that's complete to Adams.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Now Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Carr. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
They'll run again with Benjamin.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. To throw here, Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
This is Benjamin.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
On the run is Benjamin.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They run it with Benjamin. Down to about the 45.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now to the air. Dalton to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. Andy Dalton. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. To try again after the sack, Dalton. And he's got his man on the out route.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Chandler Jones, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Carr. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. From the 17, Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. All right, let's see what Dalton can do after the fumble recovery. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. He gets it to Thomas. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now Dalton. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign. Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team. And that's a discussion. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep, a Louisiana native, Jarvis Landry. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. The final act of the first half, Dalton. Short throw to Disley. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. Well, some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dalton. This is complete to Michael Thomas. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. 3rd down from the gun. Dalton. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the ground, Benjamin. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So Dalton now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Passing, it's Dalton. They'll set up the screen for Eno Benjamin. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Throwing again on 2nd down. Dalton, short throw to Disley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing, Dalton. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Benjamin's got it.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Dalton's throw complete there to Smith. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
This will be Dalton again. This will be caught at the 2.
And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Benjamin. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Saints are back within a score.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Carr now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now a play fake. Carr.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
From midfield, here's Carr.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Carr going to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, Jacobs once more. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Carlson is good, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
1st and 10 for Dalton. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton
throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
The offense on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Dalton. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raiders have the ball back, and here comes Devontae Adams to the field again.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 39. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get...
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Eno Benjamin, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Hunter Renfrow to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Carr. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Saints coming out now to take the field.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton's throw complete there to Thomas.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Dalton.
Going right back to Michael Thomas.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton can't get away, and he's taken down. Chandler Jones. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Now Dalton.
It's complete right side to Benjamin.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line.
Here's Dalton. He'll get this to his running back, Benjamin. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Dalton saying, let's get going here, guys, as he rallies them to get set.
And no hesitation. He goes right back to Benjamin. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Dalton.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Dalton wants to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So now Dalton, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right